This morning was the first time I felt the breeze be actually warm. We've just had days and days of really chilly weather. I mean, even by this point, usually the entire field here is an ocean of purple and cream and even yellow. But now that the sun is finally here again and things are warming up, this should be fully opened in a day or two. Such a beautiful, magical spot here. And I think that the sun is just about to crest over the mountain too. So there is this project I've been meaning to do for quite some time out in the yard, and it's something that will allow me to expand my growing capacity here, but in order to start, I needed to operate the mini excavator, which I haven't really used too much on my own, so I was nervous and it kind of held me back initially, but I think it is so important to take on the things that push us out of our comfort zones. That fear of failing had been stopping me from even starting, but the thing is, you don't have to be fearless to be brave, you just have to begin. And in the end, it wasn't so bad, and I do need to practice my technique more, but I scraped away the topmost layer of dirt and grass and was now able to create an ideal soil for the project. Though, when I was walking around, I realized I actually needed to double the size of what I had done so far and gather some more supplies. So for now, I had to put it on pause, but the goal was to have it complete by the end of the week. Okay, this is something that I have been very excited about. These oils, I can't make them to order. I have to wait until the infusion comes to its completion. This one was completely wild, local foraged, and the other parts were grown right here. This is a hair and scalp oil, which truly I think we all can benefit from, keeping things healthy and nourished and moisturized. And I would have to say this is my strongest batch yet. I mean, look at the color on that. And the littlest bit goes the longest way. I thought I would share a little bit of what's going on in here herbalism-wise. It's got nettle, rosemary, rose, lavender, basil, jojoba, argan, hemp, castor, tamanu, rosehip, sweet almond, avocado, olive, vitamin E, oh my gosh, I'm running out of breath. And then the essential oils are peppermint, tea tree, chamomile, cedarwood, lemongrass, lavender. I gotta say, I'm really passionate about this because I feel like hair has been a huge part of my identity for a long time. Unfortunately, back in 2021, when I was leaving corporate, I was stressed out, a lot was changing in my life, and yeah, a lot was going on, and I lost a lot of hair. And so just finally starting to get back to how it was and a little bit longer. But I needed some help, and I researched and developed this, and wow, it has made a huge difference. So I'm cutting up some of the labels because I still cut all of my labels by hand too, so if you ever get a wobbly one, you know why. There really is only about 15 of them, and then I need to keep a couple for myself since I can only make them a few times a year. And the rest that I don't keep, I'll put right in my shop now, so you can help yourself if you'd like some. It's just absolutely incredible how strong and effective Mother Nature really is. That's a big jump. Well, that completes my errands for the day. And recently I got this app called Upside, who is also sponsoring this video, and I'm able to get real cash back on my purchases. And it's super easy to use. All you've got to do is open up the app, claim your offer, go to the location, use your debit or credit card, and then follow the steps within the app. And just like that, you get cash back. Whether you're filling up your gas tank, going out to eat, going grocery shopping, or shopping in general, I just got all of that soil and got 18% back on all of it. At first, I was curious because living out in the woods, I didn't know if there were going to be participating locations around me, and there was an abundance. There's actually over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants that are connected. I also didn't want an app that was going to be off of points or rewards or credit, so Upside is just 100% cash back, and you can transfer it right into your bank account. It's a free app, no gimmicks, and right now if you click the link in the description, download Upside and use code Allie, you're going to get an extra 25% off every single gallon at your first fill up. Or just simply scan the QR code to get the offer. And thanks again to Upside for not only sponsoring this video, but helping me get cash back on necessary purchases. Today marks the beginning of finally landscaping the yard with flowers, more than just the garden that we have going right now with the vegetables. We're adding things like lilies, hydrangeas, rhododendron, azalea. We've got a couple different areas where we are saving the daylilies and the comfreys and some iris. But for now, the goal is to have a clean slate to start fresh from. And then over time, add in more of the little things, blooms that we can have staggered throughout the season so that there's always some sort of color. It feels amazing to be finally getting to this because we've been talking about it forever. Now we're finally breaking ground. This is the last area that needed to get scooped. So we've got kind of 3 sections going. This one here by the tree, the one that borders the driveway, and then the one around the porch. And now, after I finish raking this out, we're going to bring up a little bit of compost from a local farm and just add a little bit of nutrients to the soil, make it more friendly for transplanting. And it's nice that it's working out like this because if we were done midday with the hot sun, the transplanting wouldn't be as nice. This way it'll be cool for the roots and then we can water. Isn't that right, Harper? Yeah, this is still pretty deep.
Pretty well.
Everything is in its spot now, and Kyle started building stone walls around everything. Wasn't expecting that to happen, so now it looks a lot more complete for the time being.
They're not real stone walls.
I mean, placeholder stone walls, but they still look so good. So everything you see will get much larger in time. I have to go around and get the tags off of everything still, but I want to memorize what everything is called first. We transformed it one day.
Oh, we gotta take all this too?
Yeah, now we gotta clean up and then call it a night, finally. At this point, I had already gone back and doubled the size and added more soil to get it just right so I could start putting the poles in for my pea tunnel. What I picture in my head is having such a dense, lush tunnel filled with peas. So many that we can just collect as many as we want every day and never be running low. And the peas that I got, they're variations that are going to climb 5 feet and over. So this setup will be perfect for them. They get a great amount of sunlight where they are here. And I had hundreds ready to go into the ground. Kyle also put cucamelons on all 4 corners. I did run out of netting, so I do have to install that final piece later this week. And I will have to figure out preventing the deer and other animals from getting to it, maybe with motion censored noisemakers, some sort of fencing. We'll see, but it's all set to go otherwise. And right as I was getting everything set in the soil, I started hearing a lot of thunder and a huge storm rolled in. Perfect timing to completely nourish the new plantings. There's always a lot going on at the A-frame, restoring the cabin, working on the property, and time can slip away, feel fleeting, but nature has a way of slowing and expanding the moment. In the woods or by the water, I feel most present, and I'm grateful to be surrounded by the falls, fields, and forests, where I can balance out the beautiful, but at times chaotic, whirlwind of developing our homestead. The summer solstice is in just a few days. The earth is wide awake, colorful, glowing. I can feel the energy shifting, and I'm excited to see what this season brings.